Our boys, today we're going to do the towels of Frogstar World Beast Challenge from the Coventry CTF created by the sharkmoos. So yeah, let's get it started. So as we when we load the website, we get to see the some of the tables. So it looks like this: some ID, name, price, some shit, and let's intercept the traffic in the bot. Mm, mm. So yep, obviously we're not going to get anything. And let's try to order it. We can order in the price and alphabetical order, and we can see there's a price. Hmm. So the one thing that's in my head is that it's maybe vulnerable to the SQL injection. So let's try to send it in the repeater. So when you send it to the repeater, let's just try to make sure that the statement is being is running the order by syntax. So if we render it, we can see now we get in descending order. If we remove the descending, then we will see that is in the ascending order now. So this so we can now imagine that the query might be something like select everything from the table name, and it's gonna be ordered by price, and we can control its price. So we can do now this we can now move towards the exploring the this SQL injection. So obviously the different unions and different other SQL injection or text type doesn't work here. So how can we exploit this vulnerability is by using the something called as um, case statement. So what is first of all what is case statement? It's just something like this case normal. We use the case statement in the programming language. When the condition is true, then it will give provide the result one as result one, and otherwise if the none of the condition matches, then it will print the result. There's something. This is so simple. So let's use that. So case when. So let's just keep the true statement. So yep. When equal one, then if the condition true, then we're gonna order it by equaling as a name. The else then we're gonna arrange it by the equaling to the price. So we can do is we can also write the descending order to like make it a little bit easier. So yep, and we're gonna add some int case when one equal one, then name else int. So we can see that is now the if the condition is true, so we are ordering it by the name. If the condition was false, then we will order it by price. Right? So how can we exfiltrate the flag or the table name from this case statement? So if you guys have used SQLite database, like in the Oracle or different database, we have some schema type, which schema table which holds the all the metadata of the database. We have here is the something similar. Uh, SQLite master. We have something called SQLite master. So where type equal to table. I think that's the correct SQL statement. Obviously we don't have tables here. Let's first create the table. I will type gg and int id. So now if we do the same, we will get the table name. Now obviously we don't have only one table. We may have the different numbers of table. So let's just create one another table called flag, right? And let's select. Now we get the two tables. Now we only want to exfiltrate the table name of this flag. So what we have to do is we only need the flag table. That's why we will use a light query and like, and so the name like, so it should start with the F. That's why we will get, now we will not get the G because it start with the G, and the flag is start with the F, and we have specify the string should start with the F. So okay, so we get the uh, table name uh, of the flag where the flag is stored, but we can exfiltrate that data. Alright, so how to exfiltrate the name of this flag is by using the something called substring. So what it does is, if you guys haven't thought about it, is it will just extract the substring of the string. So for example, let's see, I will for example, um, let's, oh, we didn't have to create this. So let's say we want to exfiltrate, we want to only print the one character from the hello string. We can do is 1 comma 1. It will print the first character and the one number of characters. So if we want to print the two characters, we can do the two characters, and if you want to print the two characters from the second place, we can use the two. So, yep, and we can use the same stuff to exfiltrate. Um, so the string and name comma 1 comma 1, right, and we get the F. So let's copy it and let's paste it in the uh, F. So if the condition is true, then we should be getting the result in the descending order according to the name, right? And we see we get the same stuff because the condition is true, and if the condition wasn't true, then we will get the result in according to the price in the descending order. And we see yes. So okay, so we can just repeat the same stuff, like let's say we know the maybe just imagine the flag, there is some character, and maybe the table is like something like this. So we can do is type SL in the second string, and we're gonna increment the number, right? So but this will take a lot of time, and obviously that's not reliable way to do. So we will write the simple script. So I don't want to waste time, so I've already written wrote a JavaScript simple script. So it will do the same stuff that we have described. It will just increment this value, and it will change the character. If the it will grab the content document the uh, wait HTML, and no, that's the documented body of this page, and it will check if the blue is in the uh, blue is in front or the red is in front, so we can check if the condition is true or false. Okay, so let's get to the exfiltrating the flag. Mm, so if we do this, and we can see that we have got the table name. If we can't see the payload, mm, so now we have got the um, table name of where the flag is stored. We can use it, and we won't need now the where like statement, because we won't need that now. Alright, so we are just casing that we can also exfiltrate the column name. But I'm like in the previous challenge we had in the um, this challenge we had the table name of table and column name of flag, so I'm just guessing that it can be flag. But we can also explicit like the table name before we did. So let's see if this works, and we can see that the statement is not true. That's why it is ordering in descending order according to the price, right? If the condition is true, let's as a flag format, this CTF has a flag format something like this, right? That's the flag. And so if we type, if the first character we type is C, then the result should be true, and it should arrange the rows according to the name, right? And you can see according to name. So I also wrote another simple script. So it will do the same thing that we have just discussed. It will increment this. It will change the character and will also increment this position if the character matches, if the condition is true. And I have also used the HTTP response. It will extract the body of this HTML page and it will check if the red is first in the position in the first position. Uh, so and let's paste it, and we can see the flag is being printed. So you may be asking why we can also do it in Python, but I find it a little bit slow and I didn't want to deal with some threading stuff. That's why I used the JavaScript. Yeah, you can also I think that you can use the SQL map to automate this stuff, but I like to do the things manually. That's why I've not used the SQL map. Maybe I will uh, write the command for the SQL map too in the description. Mm, yeah, yep, that's a flag. So anyway, that's for today. In the next video, I will be doing the recipe book challenge, and I will be covering all the JWT vulnerabilities and different other stuffs that we can exploit in JWT. Anyway, thank you.